Hey y'all, welcome back to Kryslin's Crystal Visions, where we use tarot, Reiki, Oracle, visions, dreams, music, random things that happen, whatever, to get the messages from spirit to help us heal, to help us grow, to help us get from, to give us advice that we need to know at the time, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your requests. I'm sorry. Your likes, your shares, your comments. I guess y'all should start requesting stuff, okay? But thank you so much for all that you do, donations to the channel, all that good stuff. I really do appreciate it. The bookings of readings, all that. The channel visits, visiting my Shopify store. I appreciate it all. So thank you guys again so much. Alright. So let's get the dice of the day. The song that's playing now is SWV, Rain Down on Me. So that might be a message in that song for you. Alright, so Holy Spirit, thank you for the gifts. Place your angels around me. I call upon my angels, my ancestors, my God, brightest white light, and the highest vibration of love to be around me. Alright. So the dice we got was 1, okay? 1 is all about new beginnings, okay? The Magician as well. Magician is 1. So it's all about manifestations, okay? Manifesting the life that you want. Calling forth those things that you desire, okay? But definitely new starts, okay? New beginnings after ending old cycles, okay? So let's see what Spirit has to tell us. Inspired thoughts wants to pop out. So someone, again, with the Magician here could be manifesting some type of situation. Possibly manifesting love, okay, with the rain on me in the background. Well, listen, inspired thoughts, I can't make it up. It popped out again on its own. So alignment brings incredible ideas, new thoughts, new decisions, new immediate action, new reality, okay? So yes, somebody has aligned their life, okay? There's a magician. This person has all the elements, air, earth, fire, water, okay? And this person is thinking of new ideas, having new inspired thoughts, okay? Because this person took the time to learn themselves, to learn their magic, to learn their craft, okay? And so now they're having new inspired thoughts. They're in alignment, okay? They've been making all the right decisions. So you've been making all the right decisions. And now you're getting these ideas, these downloads, okay? These new beginnings to manifest the life that it is that you want. Because that's what the Magician does. That's too many cards, Spirit. Rain down on me. Those new thoughts are raining down on you. You've opened yourself up to be able to get the gifts from Spirit, and you're asking for them to rain down on you, okay? So we have observe. Observe talks about not getting caught in the story or details, total acceptance of what is. Step back and see the bigger picture, okay? So that's like the hangman vibe. That's getting the enlightenment. So someone has gotten some enlightenment, okay? They've been watching, paying attention, and this is how this person learned how to manifest the things that they're desiring, okay? They didn't get caught up in all the tiny, small, minute details. And that's also if someone is trying to manifest something, if you're trying to manifest something at this time. Spirit saying don't get caught into the details. Like, look at the big picture of it all, okay? Don't just get stuck in one area or one part, because that's gonna hold you up and hinder you up from your manifestations. Okay, so I'm feeling like this is someone who's taking the time to learn the craft, like I said, and now they're getting all these bright ideas, okay? Creating your reality, right? Manifesting what it is that you want. Live your best life by design. You have amazing experiences, freedom lifestyle, infinite potential, okay? So you get to create your reality. You may be someone who needs to write, needs to journal. That's going to help bring about more inspired thoughts, okay? I've watching people as well, or just paying attention to different scenarios, that's also going to help bring about more inspiring thoughts, okay? Because what's going to happen is you're going to watch what other people are creating, and you're going to learn how to tweak and add your own creativity to those same, those same things. Look, trying too hard. Force creates resistance. Let go and watch it flow. Rest. Be lighthearted, okay? So somebody might be, don't force it is what I'm getting. So you may be trying too hard to make this something come into reality. But what really you need to do is just kind of let go and open up and just let things flow out how they flow, okay? Stop trying to resist what's going on. Bottom of the deck, limiting beliefs. Subconscious beliefs impede progress. So change your belief system, change the things that you're thinking about, okay? Check in, do some shadow work, rewire with subliminals, okay? So you may need to start listening to meditation music. You may need to set up routine to do meditation, to do breathing, to do yoga, to do dancing, to get out in nature, okay? To journal. I'm feeling like this is someone who's used to living in a fast-paced life. It's time to like slow down and smell the roses is what I just heard, okay? And so that's going to help you to change your, the things that are coming towards you, because whatever you think is what you manifest. And so if you're wanting peace and balance and, this great life, you want to manifest all these great things for yourself, you have to learn how to be thankful and grateful for the now, where you are now. Okay, slow down, because possibly I'm feeling like somebody is like kind of working against themselves because it's trying to force something to come out. So don't force it, just let it flow, okay? Because what's yours is yours and nobody can take that from you, right? Tell me about these inspired thoughts, Spirit. The song that's on now is Nivea and Jagged Edge, Don't Mess With My Man. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles. That's someone that could be juggling, okay? Card number 18 breaks down to a 9, so that's someone who is going back and forth in their head about how to start something, okay? How to move forward, how to start a new business, how to integrate family and business. Okay, this is just somebody that's going back and forth in their head. But remember, you create the thoughts that you think. So think of ways to make things easier, to let some of this stuff go, okay? So maybe you should take less hours at work if that's an issue and you want to have more time to spend at home with your children. Or maybe you can figure out a way to get some extra side work done on your downtime when you're at work. Just, however that manifests for you, right? So we have the Six of Cups, okay? So the Six of Cups talks about the past, okay? So in the past, you may have you didn't really pay attention to what was going on around you. And so sometimes things were able to get past you, okay? Or you may have missed opportunities because you weren't, so the song that's on now is Queen Naya, Butterfly. So she's saying how she's trying to protect her heart. So possibly in the past, you could have been trying to protect yourself from, just getting hurt, okay? Protect yourself from, but in this, you weren't really paying attention, or you were paying too much attention to the details and not the bigger picture. So someone may have been gaslighting you, but because you really didn't know what gaslighting was, you didn't see it as that, and you tried to come up with all types of different excuses for what this person was doing to you, and you weren't looking at the bigger picture, okay? And so that caused you to block off your creativity, your inspired thoughts, okay? And now it's time to go within and heal that, okay? Because with this home here, so this could have been something that started with childhood, okay? Like I keep hearing. So I heard Spirit tell me to tell you about how I grew up, which I grew up without a lot of male influence, right? My dad wasn't there. My brothers are younger than me. My uncles weren't much older than me, so they weren't like, and they were always off doing their own thing, so I wasn't able to really grow up and learn about the masculine or the males and how they work, right? So when I went out to get in relationships, my older relationships, I never had the stability that I needed in those relationships because I didn't know how men operated. Because I just, all I saw was that I wanted a man. I want a man. I want a man. But I didn't take the time to see how they operate, okay? I didn't step back and see the bigger picture in it. And so therefore, when it came down to me manifesting things that I wanted as far as a relationship, a stable relationship, a working, a interdependent relationship, card number 3 talks about alignment, okay? Holy Trinity and all that, mother, father, child. That's how your traditional family households come, right? And so I couldn't get that because I didn't have that situation, okay, growing up. So I wasn't able to actually, I blocked off myself a lot, okay? So a lot of my creativity didn't come through, and I ended up being more in my masculine energy, okay? And so I would attract people that couldn't love me the way I needed to be loved, or I would attract a lot of guys with more feminine attributes or feminine ways, and ones that wanted to be taken care of and things of that nature, because I was unbalanced, okay? But now I'm operating in the magician energy where I am bringing balance, and I have all the tools that I need to be able to make informed decisions. So therefore, I feel like you, viewer that's watching this, now you have all the tools that you need to make an informed decision. So whether it be a relationship, a home, getting your family in order, a job, a business that you're wanting to start, Spirit is saying, now that you've taken the time to heal, to see what you were missing and to see the bigger picture, you'll be able to manifest a lot better. Your creativity should start coming back through, okay? And you won't have to juggle anymore. You'll be able to take care of yourself and pour into yourself and live in for the divine feminine in your divine feminine. And then if you're masculine, or the masculine energy, you'll be able to live in your masculine energy, okay? And it'll bring about balance. And when you have balance, that's when it's easier to manifest and create, okay? Because you create your own reality, right? So the song that's on now is Erykah Badu, On and On. Yeah, so with the 3 of Cups here, that talks about celebration, okay? You got the 1 again here, so new beginnings, happiness with the Sun here, okay? So you are on your way to creating the reality that you want, okay? You are on your way to manifesting, because in this song, On and On, she says, most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear is just the same. If call us by our name, I was born underwater with $3.06. Yeah, you may laugh because you did not do your math, right? Okay, so she's speaking about, the reality that we are. We know innately that, we are kings and queens and royalty and magical beings, right? If you're here, that's what I assume you are, right? So you create your own reality. And if you want happiness, you have to create happiness. And in order to create happiness, you have to be able to look back on your past and see the bigger picture and see what shaped you into the person that you are becoming, or that you are wanting to become, right? Okay. It's not the same. Hold on. Trying to listen, all these cards. So it's a lot of chaos, okay? Because you're creating chaos, possibly. So there may be a block that's going on right now for the collective, is that we're trying too hard, forcing, trying to create. The Spirit's saying just kind of let it go. Go with the flow, okay? Our battles have already been fought for us. So we really just have to learn how to go with the flow, right? Trying too hard. Stop trying to hold on to burdens or cause more burdens, right? We have the Nine of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Yeah, let go. The Nine of Wands is like constantly fighting a battle over and over and over again. In this last time, like winning this battle, but just barely, like not wanting to go back into that battle anymore. So now Spirit is saying, you know, learn new things. Card number 14 breaks down to a 5, so you may be having like tower moments, little things may be happening. Remember, that's the ebb and flow, because when you're up, you have to be down, and when you're down, you have nowhere else to go but up, and it's continual through life. That's how vibrations move. Nothing is linear. Everything moves up and down, up and down, up and down, right? Life goes on and on and on, round and round, you know, up, down. Basically what she's saying. So with the Page of Pentacles, with you learning something new, you should be looking at the bigger picture when you're having these tower moments, and look at it as, what is it trying to teach me, okay? Because with the Six of Swords, that Spirit trying to help you to move from turbulent water to calmer water, but you have to let down your guard and not resist when that comes through, okay? So the song that's playing now is SWV, So Into You, okay? All right, so we have the Seven of Cups. So that's about illusions, okay? So it's time to start shattering those illusions and go after what it is that you want, okay? I've laid that on the observe, so it's like, look at the bigger picture, weigh out the pros and cons and everything that you're trying to go towards, okay? Learn the lessons that you're supposed to be learning, so that you don't have to keep repeating this cycle, and that's going to make it easier for you to get these thoughts that's going to help you create the reality that you want, okay? Someone may be wanting to like manifest a child, and so what steps are you taking to manifest a child? Like, are you taking care of your body? Are you nurturing yourself? Because in order to be able to nurture a child, you need to be whole and nurtured, okay? With card number 21, that's 2 3s there, okay? The 3 there and the 21 there, and then 3 represents the Empress, which is someone who is having a baby. So you may be trying to manifest a child, okay? Or you may be thinking about, you know, wanting to have a child. And so that causes you to kind of, like me, I'm a single parent, so I would have to go back. For me, I always said I didn't want any more kids, but if I were to get married and my husband wants to have kids, I would reconsider thinking about it. But for me, having children means that I have to, you know, start eating better, start taking care of my body, like prepping myself beforehand, because that's what a lot of people don't do, is prepare themselves for the things that they're asking for. So step back and am I in a healed place where I would be okay with having a child? I mean, for me, I've had so many struggles when it comes to having children, because I'm a single parent, right? I didn't sign up to be a single parent, but here I am, and I'm killing it, right? So in this situation, like I said, for me, I'm saying a child, but it doesn't have to be a child, because it can be the birth of anything, the birth of a home, the birth of a car, the birth of a business, okay? The birth of just a new you. It doesn't have to be a child, but just, I'm going off of what I'm seeing here. Like I said, the Empress is usually someone who's pregnant with something, okay? She's bringing forth new life, right? And so it's, with the Seven of Cups, like I said, shattering those illusions, but it's like me having to go and prepare myself. So are you prepared for the things that the reality that you're trying to create at this moment, okay? Because you are the magician of your life. You got everything that you need to make whatever you want happen, but are you prepared for what you're asking for? Because we have the Six of Pentacles. You have to be balanced, okay? You have to get yourself balanced out. 51 breaks down to a 6. Again, 6 talks about balance, okay? So in order to balance things out, you have to look at your past and make sure that you're healed from the things that happened in your past. And you got to make sure that you're going to be prepared and ready for the future, okay? While living in the now, okay? While taking the time to understand where you are in the now. Like I said, I feel like Spirit is about to start giving y'all some creative ideas, some creative thoughts, okay? He's going to start pushing you, and your ancestors, your guides, they're going to start pushing you to where you need to go, okay? The reality that we're living in now is too much information for you not to be able to create the reality that you want to live in, okay? Yeah, with the bottom of the deck card, 2 of Wands, okay? That talks about moving forward, deciding what it is that you want in life, okay? Letting go of limiting beliefs, balancing yourself out, making sure that you're healing, making sure that you're ready for the things that you're asking for, because I see a lot of abundance coming your way, collective. All right, so we're going to get one last message from Spirit to close this reading off. The song that's on now is Monica. Which one is this? Before You Walk Out of My Life. Here we are face to face with the feelings that can't be erased. Or memories that can't be erased. Listen, the fates, okay? So this is something that's destined. This reality, this life that you want is something that's destined for you, okay? Nobody can, what's for you is for you, and nobody can stop it, right? You're the magician, so you're able to bring it into fruition, right? 17 breaks down to an 8. So again, that talks about destiny. This is something that was destined to happen. It was fated, okay? You are loved. You are chosen. Okay, you may have a strong connection with fairies. Okay, so fate, karma, acceptance that there are things you cannot change, and knowing what those things are. Okay, so yeah, with this song, I never meant to cause you no pain. I only want to make things right, right? So the Serenity Prayer sums up the meaning of this card. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. There are things in life you will never have control over. The conditions brought on to you by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may be fated, preordained by Spirit for a great purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept the mystery and work with what those events and your current circumstances have to teach you. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Y'all, I really can't make these readings up because I just said all of that by even telling you my story. I couldn't control the fact that I didn't grow up around males, and so I wasn't able to really properly see the whole picture with them. And now I ended up being a single parent, but that was because, of the past, me not knowing. And so now moving forward, I know better, so I know how to choose better. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I see a husband coming in my life. You know what I'm saying? If that's something you're trying to manifest, I see it coming in your life too. It's something that's fated, whatever it is for you. So it's like learning from your past, healing your past, while preparing for your future, but living in the now, like I said. All right. So relationship message. Other people are who they are. You can't change them. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is the time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view of how they should be, so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if who they are, or whatever is happening between you and them in the situation, is perfect from the perspective of Spirit? Now's the time to accept what you cannot change. even if it means that you honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Love unconditionally, for each of us is on our own journey, and we cannot direct that of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. Okay? Your experiences concerning prosperity and abundance are beyond your personal control right now. You are being invited to accept what is unreservedly. This could be a temporary situation, seemingly thrust upon you by outside forces, but there is an underlying purpose you can't see that has been determined by the fates. It could be a situation you are unprepared for. You may not understand how it will benefit you in the moment. Do not fight the situation. Ride it out and see where it leads. Surrender to it, and the serenity you need to make good choices from here on out will be given to you. You will indeed flourish. It is difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery, after all. Yet, what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to greet our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness, to change certain situations and surrender to acceptance. Hang in there. Life will only get better. Act as if you believe that. For the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. When you align with the fates, being mindful of what you can and cannot change, serenity will come to you, okay? So remember, live in the now. You create the reality that you want. Spirit has gifted you these new beginnings. It's gifted you this, the ability to be able to manifest and create the reality that you want, okay? All you have to do is stop fighting. Make sure that you look at everything with the bigger picture, okay? Stop trying to juggle everything and listen for Spirit to send you what it is that you need to help you move forward, okay? So I hope this message was one of those things that you needed, and I will see you guys on the next video. I love you so much. Bye.